All right, so my personal teaching style, I believe, is pretty laid back, just for the simple fact that Mrs. K has always taught me, like through my field placement, I that relationships were the most important thing with your students. And I student taught at Maritime Academy, and that's a charter school, and a lot of those kids don't have a very good home life, and some of them do, but a lot of them don't. And so one of the things that she stressed most is to create a relationship with your students and get them to trust you as a person and as a teacher. And that way when you do discipline them, they're more inclined to listen to you. And I thought that was pretty interesting because a lot of teachers go in with the whole I need to earn your respect and then we'll lighten up. But I think that her outlook is really interesting because when you walk into her classroom it has a very family feel and is very friendly, and a lot of the students trust her and love her and joke around with her, and I think that's something super important. And another thing that I think that should be incorporated to my personal teaching style is definitely joking around and using sarcasm that is appropriate for my students, because I think that gets them to lighten up, because with schools nowadays there's so much pressure on on the students to do well and for them to succeed, and I don't think that's very appropriate, because it stresses them out, and then it takes away from the fun that you have in school and the outside learning that you do besides your content area. And that is one thing that I really want to stress to all my students, is that there's other learning besides learning your content area, because honestly you're a role model for these kids, and the goal is to try to make them become better people and better students. And so I believe that that needs to be incorporated into my teaching style, because I know how to joke, but sometimes I just take things way too seriously that I forget how to have fun. And that is definitely something that I need to work on. But other than that, I really think that I'm a very laid back teacher, and that it gives me an upper hand almost, so when I do have to discipline my students, they'll realize that I mean business and they need to knuckle down.